So I went to the bookstore for the very first time today. Well, not I lie. It's not the very first time. It's just been a first time and the longest. I used to go to Barnes and Noble with my mom a lot when I was younger, and I have not been in a minute. So I did go. I went to a discount bookstore this time though. I didn't go to Barnes and Noble, and I got two books. So we're gonna talk about it. All right. So went to the library, to a bookstore. I went to a bookstore for the first time in years. 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 Okay. In case you didn't hear me the first time. And I got some good options. So I actually got 3 books when I went to the bookstore. And I ended up having to get more books because I wasn't thinking. Alright, so the first book is Concrete Rose. It's by Angie Thomas. And it is a... Before I got this book, I did not know it was a prequel to The Hate U Give. The Hate U Give I already had, and I already read it. I did not know that this came first. So this follows Maverick. He's the father in The Hate U Give. And right now, I've already started it. And I'm liking it. Like, it's, I don't want to give like spoilers or anything like that, but right now I'm liking it. Right now he is going through a rough time right now, but so far so good. I actually love it. Angie Thomas just might be on my list of my favorite author. We gotta see how this book plays out, and we'll go from there. All right. So the next book I got was It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. Colleen Hoover. Okay, so I actually got into her by reading Verity. By the way, I'm Team Manuscript. Okay, just throwing that out there. But I got into her by reading that book. What I did not know was that this book is a sequel to this book. So I went to the bookstore and I grabbed this book first. And I even read the back of it. And it even says, before it ends with us, it starts with Atlas. That should have been a sign right there that I should have got it ends with us. No. So I got this book first, which and then I had to go to like Walmart. When I was at Walmart, I saw this one, so I had to grab this one. So obviously I gotta read this one first, and it's by the same author, obviously. And this one, it says that it's following Lily, who ends up falling for right. She ends up falling for a guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Riley? But anyways, she ends up falling for him. And so we get to follow her journey with this guy and her battle with her thoughts of her first love. So this is to be my first romance book, and it's actually a movie. I did not watch the movie yet. I plan to watch the movie after I read the book. I did that with all of it. I did that with Harry Potter, did that with Twilight. I read the book first, then I watch the movies. So, we'll see how this goes. This will be my first romance, well, no, my second romance novel. Not really a romance person, but we're gonna see how this goes. Okay. Then I got This Is How I Lied. This right here is a suspense thriller um, book novel, and it's about pretty much a 25-year-old missing girls case that is just now trying to get solved. So, and the detective on this case has her own, background story and stuff like that. So, we get to see how this is all connected. I'm actually really excited. But right now, I'm starting the new year off with Concrete Rose. And like I said, I got this book from Bright Light Books over here in Orlando. Right now, I'm ready to love it. And Maverick is, that boy's going through it already. So, we'll see how this goes. I actually ended last year with 19 books. So my goal this year to actually read 30 books. Actually, the minimum is 25. If I could read over 25, then that'd be awesome. But my minimum is 25. And I'm gonna drop my to be read list, and I'm trying to stick to all Black authors. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, it's not going too great because I have 2 white authors right here, but that's besides the point. Okay, that's all I got for you. Enjoy. Happy New Year.